It is difficult to explain how steep this is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm helping push the car. I'm taking a Safari Uber. I'm out of breath. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love this part. Okay, starting this vlog a little bit differently. I'm not at a racetrack yet. I just landed in San Jose. I got my rental car, got all my bags, everything's good. But before I start heading to Laguna, I had to make a stop. If there's one thing that you need to know about me and In-N-Out, it's that relationship is on site. And rest assured, if I land in an airplane within the hour, I will be at an In-N-Out. I don't care what time of day it is. Just so happens it's a little lunchtime now, so got a little lucky this time. Now, my objective for today, besides getting In-N-Out, I am going to head south to Laguna Seca Raceway shortly. I've never actually been to this racetrack, so I'm hoping to make it in time for the track walk. In the past, I've always covered the Road to IndyCar, an IndyCar series at IMS this weekend. So I've always had to skip this weekend. So I'm excited to finally get it for the first time. They have a track walk in about 4 hours at 4 o'clock. So I'm hoping to make that. I'm hoping to sort of scout out some spots. This is a new circuit for me, and that's not something that happens very often nowadays. So I'm a little bit excited, a little bit nervous, but a little bit excited to sort of get to a new place and see how quickly I can get up to speed. So the track walk is a big part of that. Yep. Have a good one. Thank you. Have a good one. Yes. It's finally here. Nobody wants to watch me eat this on the way, so we'll see you hopefully on the track walk. What do you think, Tyler?
I'm tired, hungry, want to go home already.
Oh no. Are we in better spirits over here?
I mean, I'm tired and hungry. I've been up since 3 and I didn't really eat all day. But I'm happy that I'm here.
You're gonna end it off with that.
Yeah. It beats it off with that.
What'd you say?
Yeah, well, I'm just glad I have a motivated employee.
It is difficult to explain how steep this is. Like I legit feel like I could fall over standing here. Like I could just fall forward. It's got to feel wicked in a car. I made the mistake of thinking I would get some glamour shots of the corkscrew before the track walk got crazy. Didn't work out. It's a little populated at the moment. What you reckon, mate?
I don't know. We need an elevator.
Holy crap. All right, like I said, I've never been here. And if I'm being honest, I usually struggle with this part. I get somewhere and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna walk the track, and then I'm like, well, I could probably figure it out on the fly tomorrow, and I don't know, I just don't always feel so prepared. So I'm trying to stick it out. This track is extremely hilly. It's probably difficult to explain on video, but like this is very uphill. Obviously this track is sort of built on a mountain. I'm out of breath, I'm gonna be honest. Not running any 4Ks. This is a lot of hills, and I'm trying to stay dedicated because I really want to do good this weekend. So a little look inside how I think. That thing is sweet, man. That thing looks awesome. That's my client, so I guess I better go. All right, we're gonna take a little team shoot of the street car and the race. Little side-by-side action. Here we go. I'm helping push the car. What was that?
Most helpful camera guy there is.
Freaking right. Okay, just shot the some sort of road car versus GT3 car stuff for AMR. Mostly, I think, a photo thing, but I got some clips and stuff that they'll be able to use. So, pretty cool way to end the first day here. As far as my thoughts on the track, the place is beautiful. I mean, this place looks nuts. I'm really, really glad that I stuck with it and walked around. I feel a lot more prepared for tomorrow, sort of scoping out where I was going to shoot and all that kind of stuff. So I feel pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited to get started. See you tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to pause the video for just a second. This is future Greg talking. This is sort of closing thoughts on a very exciting Laguna weekend, Greg, that you haven't yet seen. If you like content like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's no better way to sort of say how we're doing or how I'm doing with all of this, what you like to see, than liking the video. So if you like what you've seen so far, feel free to hit that button now. And now back to Greg in the past. Okay, it's Friday, made it. It's a little in the afternoon. We haven't really done much today. Again, we only have one practice today, so it's a little bit weird, but Heart of Racing is going to do some driver change practice right now, so I'm going to kick my day off in the garage, just trying to get some shots of the drivers getting in the car. I'm hoping I come up with something, but yeah, going to head over there now and get into that. Okay, I think that went okay. It's very dark in there. It's like all your angles, like you can't shoot sort of outside because it's just so blown out because it's so dark inside. So I don't know, try to get some tight stuff for the drivers. I don't know that it's stuff I'll be able to use like that much up, but we have so little track time here, you gotta try to get something. So that said, now I'm going to head back to the media center, set my big camera up, sort of get ready to go trackside for the first time. I'm gonna go out a little bit early. There's a Miata session a little bit before the IMSA session, so I'm gonna go out a little bit early and see what we got.
Best in the business right here.
You heard it here first. That's my buddy. Like and subscribe to him. But yeah, let's get ready and see what we got. Okay, found some shade. I got up here thanks to Halston for the Uber ride, but I got up here for the MX-5 stuff. I think I found the spots I want to shoot. I'm going to shoot the whole session sort of around the corkscrew area and then sort of into 9 and 10, I hope. So we got about an hour and a half on the clock. This is our only session of the day, so it kind of matters quite a lot. So hopefully we have a good session, see what we get.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. Taking it from last year. Shooting myself on long range. Me and the team on the same page. Staying down, never switched up. Only thing changed was the game. I'm in the zone now. Can't change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness to settle in. Keep down the doors, they won't let me in. Taking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me keep down that doors, they won't let me in. Running the game now. Foot on the gas, get slowed down. My team, we holding it down. We know we're running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. I do not gamble, but bet on me. Kill 'em just like it, sell out it. I'm taking a shot for my enemies. I can waste no time on my energy.
All right, free practice 1 is over. I felt pretty good about that, despite sort of there being 2 red flags, sort of right in the middle of sort of my time at the corkscrew. I feel pretty good about it. This is a new track to me, and I did some stuff in 120, which I don't usually do, but the polarizer was definitely saving me. The light wasn't in the best spot, but turn that polarizer and it takes out all the reflections on the track. I really needed that today, so I'm glad I had it with me. But yeah, ultimately I feel pretty good. First session, we'll get it in the computer and see what it looks like, but I think overall a pretty decent day to start out on. Okay, it's Saturday. Sort of doing a long walk to the media center in the morning. We have a session at 9, so here a bit earlier than we were yesterday. But I went through all my footage yesterday from mostly the corkscrew, and I'm just like super blown away by this racetrack so far. I was warned by a lot of people that this would sort of become one of my favorites, and they're definitely not wrong. I feel that this place is offering some of the best views, some of the coolest, most unique corners, so I'm really digging it right now. I've been told that outside turn 6 and outside of the corkscrew is a good place to shoot sort of for the morning sessions and when we have a morning session. So I'm gonna take their word for it. They've been right so far. So I'm gonna head back up the mountain, put my stuff away, get my camera, head back up the mountain, and see what she's got for us.
Uh-oh. Is this man?
I'm taking a Safari Uber. My Uber driver is slightly deranged.
That was nothing.
All that just to get up here?
You can walk next time.
Thank you, Holliston.
You're welcome.
This hawk has been staring me down. I'm a little scared to move, if I'm being honest. Stay where you are, bird. Okay. We escaped with our lives. Okay, so sort of following the same sort of thing as yesterday, I came up a little bit early. Again, it's a new track for me, so I would love to scope it out before it's like game time, before I have to shoot. So Halston brought me up the hill. He showed me a couple of the spots up here at the top of the corkscrew. Look at this. Probably doesn't come across great on the GoPro, but I think when I get the big lens out with that background, it's gonna look so good. So let's get this session going. Into the session, making my way down to turn 6. Look at this. Guess I better pay attention where I'm walking. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Greg.
Joe's the man. Go follow Joe. All right, free practice 2 is over. I caught a ride down the hill with Joe. Thank you, Joe. About 10 minutes to go in the session, and consistent with what I was saying on the track walk, I'm trying really hard to stay sort of committed and in it. So I sort of went back out, even though there was only about 10 minutes left, and I found a cool spot, like shooting through some fans. So I feel slightly rewarded for that commitment. So I think it's all turning out good so far. So we got an autograph signing soon, which I definitely need to get some content for. And yeah, let's go over there.
Happy Mother's Day!
You guys all look so happy saying
Happy Mother's Day!
we're doing that one again.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thanks for birthing me.
Okay, autograph session is over. It's pretty short and sweet. Not a whole lot there, but fun to get to see the guys, and they're a bit looser today because it's not race day. So we got about 3.5 hours to sort of catch up on some editing before the qualifying session tonight. I'm gonna spend that one on the pit lane. I almost always do. It's too short to really go out and get anything, but if somebody gets pole, I definitely want to be there. So I'm gonna get some editing done, sit inside a little bit, have a little break. I feel like I've been walking all day, so.
It's a deadline. Yeah. We are not that close. Whoops. Eek. The F.
Okay, qualifying has come. Our break is over. Got lots of editing done. I feel pretty good about where I'm at. I've decided to come up above the garages so that when the cars sort of push out for false grid, so they start right below us, push out to false grid. I'm gonna try to get some top-down stuff. Not a lot of tracks offer this, so it would be a cool sort of opener shot, I think, in one of the reels. So I'm gonna sit up here, wait for that. I'm gonna hightail it to the pit lane and try to get the pit crew changing tires, and then we're done for the day. What do you think? That's mine.
How you doing, buddy? Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to learn a better videography, you know, the technique and stuff like that. That's all.
Qualifying is over. Not super happy with anything I got, to be honest. I wasn't, I don't know, I don't think I was in the right spot, and I don't think the sun was in the spot I needed it to be either, so. While that happens, I'm gonna put it in the computer, see what I got. I got a bit of planning to do tonight as well. So, I got some editing first, then I'm gonna do some sort of planning for tomorrow. I haven't explored all this track yet, so need to make sure that I get the most of it. I'm gonna bring you along and show you the process. All right, now you're talking to Hotel Greg, a very tired Hotel Greg. So I've finished my client edit for the day. I feel pretty good about that, but I'm gonna game plan a little bit for tomorrow. So the race is only 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it's not a massive amount of time. And I haven't actually seen much of this track. So far, in free practice 1, you saw us start in the corkscrew, sort of worked my way around to turn 9. And then today, in free practice 2, we were on the outside of the corkscrew and we sort of worked our way all the way around turn 6. So really, this entire bottom half of the racetrack, I haven't really touched yet. So I need to think about a couple things. One, where do I want to show the start, right? Where's the sun going to be for the following parts that I shoot? And then I also need to have some time on pit lane. So as I was walking in the other day, there's a pedestrian bridge about right here. I noticed that there's a little break in the bridge where I can sort of see down onto the front straight. And the last couple of events I've been to, I've really enjoyed some of the top-down shots that you've been able to get. So I think I might try to shoot the start of the race there. I don't have a client sort of on pole or in any sort of position where it's like really nice. They're going to be buried. So it's not super important for me to be in like the turn 1, turn 2 area, I don't think. So I may try to sneak in there, shoot sort of the whole field coming at me. The only thing I'm really worried about there is fans. Could end up in that spot. There's just a very tiny window, but I would imagine before a race starts, if a fan sees that, they're going to want to stay there. So hopefully that's not the case. If it is, then I'll have to go down to turn 1. And then I think I'm going to try to hit this sort of turn 3 into turn 4 area a little bit. And I would really like to hit the outside of this last turn as well. Sort of getting them, I've been told that this section here is pretty good as well. So I'd like to hit all of that and then make my way to the pit lane where I can get a couple pit stops, because I don't have any content right now of the crews with their fire suits on. Everything that I have from the qualifying session is them just in their short sleeve shirts. So I have a lot to accomplish in a very short amount of time. I feel like I have a good plan. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, we have made it to Sunday. It is race day finally. I'm gonna get an early start here. I talked in my prep work that I really need some pit stop content. So in the event that for some reason I'm not able to make it, occasionally I will give this GoPro to somebody on the harder racing team, usually Cody. He's gonna stick it on the side of his helmet. Then I've got some content from the pit stop should I not be able to make it, because I do have multiple clients I need to shoot for. If they come in at the same time, now I can go to the other client knowing that Cody will have the GoPro on his helmet. So one of the many tricks of the trade. Then I'm gonna go back to the media center, make sure I got all my camera and stuff ready, and then we're gonna get down to the pit lane for the grid walk. I love this part. Right before it's hyped. We're good. The fans are here. Yeah? Appreciate you, man.
Started like following you first.
Yeah.
And I see you, bro.
What's your name?
Carlos.
Carlos, good to meet you.
Hey.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I love when you guys do that, honestly. I like when you guys say stuff like that, man. So if you see me at one of these races, please say something. It makes me feel good. All right, I think I got what I needed from the grid walk. I'm gonna head up to that bridge, little bridge gap, where I'm gonna shoot the start of the race. Again, I'm a little concerned fans are gonna try to take that spot. So I'm gonna try to get up there a little bit early and just wait for basically wait for the start of the race. So see if we get lucky. Let's go. Shots on the bridge. I made it all the way down to the last turn. We're under full course yellow now, so I'm going to try to hightail it to the pit lane. I'm going to try to catch Parker getting in the car. I would really love an extra stop from all my clients, really. So I'm going to spend some time in the pit lane and then hopefully get some food. So it's a bit of a walk, but on the video, I'll be there right now. I did a little stint on the pit lane. To be honest, I forgot to turn my GoPro on until Parker's last stop, and that was only fuel, and you know, so sorry about that. But I don't have anybody on the podium right now, so it's a little bit strange, to be honest. But I'm gonna sit around, try to start downloading some footage. There's probably a half hour left of the race. I'm gonna download some footage and hopefully have to go to the podium, but if not, start my editing.
I can see the red lights on and it's blinking and I can see myself. Oh, let me pretend to edit then. It's a time lapse.
Seb, how nervous were you watching the end of that one?
Yeah, I was feeling really sick, I would say, but this guy didn't make
Austin's my favorite. Okay, and that's a wrap on Laguna. A little bit of an anticlimactic end. I didn't have any customers on the podium, so a bit of an abrupt stop. I didn't go back to the podium, so no dirty race cars or anything like that. I did try to put a little bit more into this vlog, show a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. I'm still very new to all of this, and it's not super natural to me to think about whipping my camera out every time something happens. So I'm trying to get better about that. So let me know if that's the kind of stuff that you like to see or what you might like to see. Maybe it's the workflow, maybe it's the actual client work. Just let me know and I'll be happy to put that stuff in. But that's gonna be it for now. I head to Austin in just a couple days for the GT World Challenge race. If you like this video, click the buttons, subscribe, do all the things that people say to do, and we'll see you in the next one.